Hello, my name is Stacia and welcome to my YouTube channel where I am going to attempt to travel to all 48 states in the continental US and take you along for the journey. If you enjoy traveling, adventure, doggos, then don't worry, she's alive, she's just sleeping. Then definitely follow along because we're gonna have fun. We're gonna laugh together, we're gonna cry together, we're gonna see some beautiful things, we're gonna sleep in some parking lots, but most importantly, we are going to live. And I can't wait to have you along for the journey. So let's go, adventure awaits. So this week, Junebug and I departed from our 3-month stay in Pensacola. Love you! And we headed south. We got to swim with manatees, take an airboat tour, visit a friend in Fort Myers, and so much more. I'm so excited to show you some of the highlights from this leg of the journey. And my commitment to you on this channel is to show you the good, the bad, the ugly, the honest, the transparent, all the sides of a lifestyle that is heavily romanticized online so that you can decide for yourself if this is the adventure you want for yourself. I have really found my groove while traveling and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm so grateful to get to be on this adventure and to share it with you all. And I don't just want to post the highlights. I'm not just gonna post all the fun things that I get to see and do, but I want to post the struggles, the loneliness, the anxiety, the crying myself to sleep some nights because I just don't know what I'm doing, or I'm feeling those deep pangs of loneliness, which seem to be ever so present, especially as we're coming out of this year of isolation. So we made it to Panama City Beach. It was a windy day, but this guy, check it out. What? Rewind. Damn! I'm impressed. This foam was crawling across the shore. Weird. Here's our attempt at not getting blown away and enjoying a beautiful sunset. So I'm going to tell you all a little story. I want you to imagine it is my first night out in the van and I've decided it's going to be a Walmart sleep night. I end up in Panama City Beach, Florida, and unbeknownst to me, it was spring break in Florida, and so the Walmart parking lot was popping all night, full of loud people, loud noises, lots of music, and I did not get a wink of sleep. In a fit of desperation, I finally decided to check out Harvest Host, which is something my mom actually told me about. Wasn't sure if I was ready to commit the $67 to try it out. Let me tell you, this has absolutely revolutionized how I do van life and how I travel, and it has made it so much better for me, and I cannot wait to show you all the wonderful places that I have been hosted at and all the lovely people that I've met, and just wow. If you are traveling by RV, camper van, whatever mode of transportation, definitely check out Harvest Hosts. And yes, I know they do have a few limitations on who they do accept, but if you do meet those requirements, it is well worth it. After enjoying some beautiful botanical gardens, we decided to settle in at our Harvest House, which was a winery. And in fact, they had live music that night. After a good night's rest, we headed out to Homosassa for some adventure. Had a world famous Cuban at Two Pop Sandwich Shop, enjoyed it from the deck. Junebug enjoying the dog park, of course, and her very first pop cup. Ah, she loved it. So I'm getting ready for bed because tomorrow morning I get to swim with manatees, hopefully. And I'm dropping Junebug off for her first day in daycare. Crossing my fingers there too. I am a slightly nervous parent over here. Wow, it's gonna be really fun. All right, so Junebug has been dropped off. It is still dark outside. Now we're gonna hopefully go see some manatees. Crossing my fingers. Wish me luck. The tour company was really great about educating us on some of the dangers and threats to these beautiful creatures. And so I strongly encourage you, if you are doing touristy activities, to be intentional, mindful, do some research, and see how you can support the things that you are getting to enjoy beyond just extracting and taking. So since this excursion, I've done a lot of research on manatees and ways we can work towards protecting them, places to donate to, and that's something that's really important to me as I travel. is to do no harm or as little harm as possible. And as much as I enjoyed seeing these adorable, amazing creatures, I also want to make sure that these majestic creatures survive for many years to come. So I get back to my car. I have a little buddy. Hi, come here. What you doing? I gotta go. You're so sweet. Then Junebug and I headed to Fort Myers Beach to see a friend, eat some good food, and explore. So today we are exploring Sanibel Island. So excited. It is going to be a beautiful, sunshiny day. Probably gonna get a little bit hot. So let's do some exploring. They say if a bird poops on you, it's good luck, but I don't think I would ever want this baby osprey pooping on me. This little guy just yeets it. That would be like a poop shower. So we have our chicken, and normally I would say let's go eat it somewhere nice, but it is so hot right now, and Junebug, I don't want her to overheat, so we're gonna enjoy our chicken in the van. Also start making plans for heading north because I cannot do 80+ degree weather in a van. It's too hot. My air conditioning cannot handle this, and I'm not even sure if it actually works. That might be helpful, but I have this huge big, my bed is not made, but there's the big AC unit, and it's supposed to work, but I've never really tried it, so I don't really know, but it's too hot. The boob sweat is real. And no trip is complete without...
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no.
And thank you so much for watching this week's vlog, and I cannot wait to keep you updated on this adventure. It really is a wild ride, and it has been filled with so many ups and downs. But like anything worth having in life, there's a cost, and it is a cost well worth paying for the sights, the friendships, the people, the connection, the travel, the sights. Did I say the sights? Yeah, because they're just amazing. I can't get enough of them. And I appreciate you so much for joining me on this journey. It means the world to me, and I cannot wait to continue to show up for y'all and show you what else is out there. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal, and I will see you next time.